This is the seasonal stock and ETF report for today, September 22nd, 2022, first day of fall. Okay, let's take a look. Let's first look at CNBC. Markets are flat after they dropped sharply yesterday with the additional interest rates cut. Today, I say let's go and take a look at indices common and S&P 500, which in this case is called GSPC. Here is our S&P 500 seasonal chart for the last 10 years. If you can see over here, it's pretty down at this point, but let's find out what it is in last 80 years. So in the last 80 years, if you see, this part looks slightly up, but the big drop is here. This is 80 years of data. Look at this. It's already marked as a short by Seasonal Viewer. This is between October 20th, October 26th. Last 80 years. Markets have dropped an average of 1.85%. Of course, this is a very small, sharp ratio, so it means that the profits and loss were being substantially inconsistent. However, 61% of the time, the short was profitable. And he actually made a cumulative return of 65% over 80 years for this just 6 days. My whole point was we are in a vulnerable stage, but this is the magical date range. Look at this, 2008, S&P dropped almost 14% in this handful of days. In 97, it dropped 8.23%. 87, it dropped 3.87%. This is just during this time. Let's take a look at 1987. What did 87 look like? See, it was right after the drop. The 87 drop starts on October 13. So what if we go to October 13 here? And take a look at, this is our 1987 drop. A matter of 7 days in 1987, market dropped 28%. How about the big picture? The big picture is market is fairly bullish during that time, except 1987. Let's just look at more relevant data of last 20 years. It also goes up. But 1987, this was a down. Let's look at NASDAQ, the seasonal chart for NASDAQ. Last 10 years, this has been a pretty much down. 2020, it was an outlier year because of COVID, so I'm kind of discounting this year. 2018 was interesting. That was the year that the fourth quarter was pretty weak. But anyway, my whole point is, right now the world is down. Look at this, Walmart. We're looking last 10 years seasonal chart. There's a drop before it rises. Sharp ratio of 3. Can we raise that sharp ratio? If we do this, we cannot. United Healthcare. It's just a straight slow pop. This is one heck of a stock. This is my top pick of all stocks in the long term. I'm gonna have a video coming out soon comparing United Healthcare to Apple. United Healthcare actually made more money. Microsoft is also a very solid up, but it has a last 10 years a sideways area right there. Visa, very bullish, but it's more bullish starting here. No, it's about the same Sharp ratio, but it's very solid. And then there's IBM, my favorite. Look at this. This is the time to short IBM right there. I think this is right before their earning announcement. They just keep dropping this time of the year. High probability. Okay, let's look at top of the list on NASDAQ is Keurig. 2.07, but look at it here. If I move this to, it just goes up. Maybe fourth there. 3.32. This is one heck of an earner. We have 13 years of data. It is 13 out of 13 years. It makes money this time of the year. Doesn't make a difference. 2019. Yeah, this is another amazing stock to buy for long term. Costco, some sideways, some straight ups. Let's go to S&P. Steris. This is pretty much sloped up for the last 10 years also. Look at Russell today. Oh, Keurig is still there. Anything on Wilshire? There is one. Amerisafe. 2.88 Sharp ratio. I don't have data for it. Okay, let's look at ETFs. Top list, consumer staples. It goes up this time of the year. How is it doing this year? Yeah, right now it's on its down path right there. So it goes down until about here. Beginning of October, it turns around. Silver is going against seasonals. See? This should have been down, but it's up. Alright, this is it for today.